So this was one that Suited Superman posted on his story. They are playing 10-20 with a $20 big blind ante at the win. Shout out to Suited Superman. Absolutely love his Instagram content. He makes some really cool stuff. Drop him a follow. So folds to us in the low jack. We have the ace 8 of clubs. I almost said diamonds. I have no idea why. Opens it up to 80, which I think is fairly standard. 10-20 with the big blind ante as well. I think without it, they'd probably be opening 60.
This is a tournament, right?
No. This is a cash game.
Everyone just has 12K. No, it's fine.
Well, I gave everyone 12K because the hand's 12K effective, and there's only 2 people who are actually playing in the hand. I'm sure not everyone has 12K. Yeah. So folds to tight Euro reg on the button, who 3-bets to 240, and it folds back to him.
I mean, we're deep as fuck. We should not be folding.
Well, I don't think I would have it in here if he folded pre-flop. Yes, he sticks in the call.
Well, I obviously. Yeah. I mean, I think you can even 4-bet at some frequency. Against
with these ones specifically.
I like a call more.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Especially because it's a tight reg.
Right. Yeah, and I think it's interesting. Like, do you like 4-betting more with like the ace 6 through ace 9 suited that are not. No, you would prefer to do it with the wheel ace.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it totally depends.
Right. Yeah. But that's the adjustment you make against this guy. Say, okay, I'm not going to 4-bet these hands. I might do it with a wheel ace instead. Something with more equity.
Sure.
Anyway, we flopped the nut flush. That's a like we like to say in the business, that's a pretty decent flop.
I mean, we're checking.
Yeah. There's no merit in betting this flop. We check. Opponent bets 180. I live by like the Bart Hansen. Excuse me. The Bart Hansen fast player your nut flushes when you flop them, because his argument, and I totally agree, is that flop aggression looks a lot less strong than turn aggression.
It looks drawy.
Yeah, so if you check call flop, and you check and you get like a blank turn, and you check any bets and you check raise, there's less cards that are going to come out, so he's going to have less equity if he is behind to begin with. Like, putting money in on the flop is just way better with the flush here, because he's going to be calling with a lot of things. And he does opt to do that, puts in a nice, healthy check raise to 800. I absolutely adore the sizing.
I love the sizing as well.
Literally perfect. You're mega super deep. You can go really big here. These Euro regs, they might be tight, but they're not going to fold a king here. No shot. 2 pair, anything like that. So good. I love the raise. And he does put in the call. Turns an ugly 9 of spades, pairing the middle card. And he opts to put in the check. Do you find a bet on this turn?
Yeah, I'm still betting. His ace kings, king queens still are calling. I mean, yeah, because we still have more 9-7s than he does.
That's fair. I didn't think about that.
I'm betting.
What do you think? So I guess that. Well, you're out of position too, so it kind of puts you in a weird spot. Where like, do you bet this and then evaluate a river?
Yeah. Well, it depends. 100%.
Right. Unless he just sticks in your face or something crazy.
Yeah.
But he does check. The Euro reg bets 1,300 into 2130.
Just flat. I think check for pocket control's fine.
What do you mean?
Our check. We now are calling.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I think we just go into a check call show. Unless he does something crazy. The river's a 10.
Check.
I don't think there's anything to do here but check again. And Euro reg bets 4,300.
Oh, disgusting.
It's such a yuck spot.
I'm puke calling. Because he bet turn, he has exactly pocket kings or like 9s. I mean, good job.
Well,
like he's repping very, very, very thin.
But what else does he have? Does
what
he,
bluffs does he have? Are you
overvaluing
saying?
something?
I mean, 8, 10, 8. We blocked the fucking. Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, like we block so many things that
He's
would make
repping
sense
thin,
to
but at the
try to
same
bluff
time,
off
what
it.
bluffs does he have? Which makes it just.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I don't think he has any bluffs here. I think he has a null bluffing frequency in this spot.
Yeah.
I just don't think so. Like when he gets check raised huge on the flop, he bets turn, and now he goes almost pot on the river on this run out. What is he? What is he? He's not doing this with queens. I don't think he's doing this with aces.
Yeah.
No shot. He can't possess the ace of clubs with those aces either, which I think would be the one combo that he would choose to polarize. So I think this is a really, as you just said, it's a puke call. I think on its face it's a puke call, but I think the more that I think about it, the more I want to let it go.
Yeah, I don't disagree. What do we do?
You know, when you're thinking about it, you gotta look at your immediate price, right? So we're calling 4,300 to win 9K. So we're getting a little bit better than 2 to 1 on a call. We need to be good here somewhere around a third of the time, a little bit less than that. It's like 30%. So, you know, in theory, you're supposed to be calling with 70% of the hands that you make it here with. And obviously ace 8 falls in that 70%. So you have to be making a deviation and know why you're making that deviation to make this fold.
100%.
And I think you can in this spot. I think it's such a unique position to be in that you can put in a fold here.
I'm very curious as to what he decides to do.
Yeah, he does end up flicking in the call. And what do you think tight Euro reg has?
Kings.
He's got the red kings. Yeah, and that's the thing. I can't think of a hand that he is turning into a bluff on this river. And I don't think he's overvaluing like queen jack.
10 jack of clubs, queen jack of clubs. I mean, 10 jack and queen jack of clubs. Both are viable bluffs.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I guess I see that. But then what is he trying to get you off? Like a 9?
Yeah. I mean, or a 9 or a flush. I mean, or exact holding, which ended up calling.
Wow.
But I mean, I agree with your logic that we can probably find a fold here. But I just think like if he is ever bluffing, like us folding is just such a disaster. Like imagine how tilted you are when he just flips over queen jack suited. Like, but I do you really see yourself folding this? Like, yeah, I agree. Looking at the situation, it's like, okay, yeah, we can fold, but are we actually folding in game? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's a really hard fold to make, and I don't fault him at all for calling because, like I said, like from a theoretical standpoint, we should never be folding the nut flush here. We just shouldn't, even to a pot size bet. I think there's an argument to be calling there even to like a 1.5x.
Exactly, like that. That's why my natural instinct was to call, and then you're like, name his bluffs, which is the exact thing you should be saying to me, and I can only name like 2-3 combos. Like that's maybe not enough if he's not turning like because we also it just sucks that we have the 8 of clubs in our hand. I think
it does.
Like, I may be overvaluing it, but it cuts the 6, 8, and 8, 10 of clubs that he could have as a potential 3-bet, even if he is a tight little nit.
Right. Yeah, and if he's like a Euro reg, he probably does find those like little 3-bets on the button, even if they are tight Euro regs. They like themselves a little 3-bet bluff when they're in position.
100%. But all right, let's go on to the next hand. That was definitely an interesting hand to review. Thank you, Suited Superman, for posting that publicly so that we could go over
so that we could screenshot it and use it for content. Woo!
There we go.